Polk County School Board is partnering with local business and industry professionals to showcase elementary, middle, high, and adult schools. The expo and all the details that come with it are up next on Polk Place. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Tina Mann, and joining me in the studio today are Stephen Cochran, the Acting Senior Director, Multiple Pathways Education Workforce Education with Polk County Public Schools. Welcome. Carolyn Bridges, the Senior Director of Acceleration and Innovation with Polk County Public Schools.
Hi, Tina.
Welcome. All right, we're here to talk today about the WE3 Expo. Why don't you give me a little bit of history about where it came from and what it is?
Well, the WE3 Expo Showcase of Schools started about 10 years ago, and it was a way for Polk County to show off some of its academies and let people know about the options that they have for their students going into school. Since then, it has grown into an event that includes 400 booths, all of the schools throughout the county, some of our local businesses, and it's a way for parents to know where their student can go into the school year, because right now there have never been more options or more opportunity for parents, and we're trying to keep them informed and let them know what their options and opportunities are.
See, I remember, 20, 30 years ago when I was in school, you just went to whatever school you were zoned for. And as a parent, I appreciate all of the options that I do have. I have two kids in a magnet school and one in a high school and in the culinary academy. So what type of options are available to students or to parents in Polk County? I mean, what is showcased?
Well, on the academies end, what we do is show what is available in the local high schools and middle schools for students to learn about careers, to learn about career pathways, for them to get an opportunity to think about what they will do in the future when they leave school, either going to college or going to the workplace. We're going to give them skills at the high school, middle school that they're going to be able to use when they graduate in post-secondary or into career. Some of the things we have are like culinary academies at Bartow. We're very proud of CFAA, that Central Florida Aerospace Academy. Students actually learn to fly there before they graduate. We have the Geico Academy at Jenkins, where students learn about insurance and business. So that's just a few. There are probably 5 or 6 excellent programs at every high school here in Polk County.
I love the model you are using with careers, because I know it was really difficult to pick a career path, and there just weren't the same opportunities back then to get a little taste of all of the different industries to find out where you might fit in. I mean, just like my son last year, he tried out engineering and he's like, maybe this isn't the greatest fit for me. So this year he's trying culinary and he's in a drafting program, so he hasn't quite found his niche, but I mean, that's a good way to do it. So if you have an entering high school student, this is kind of a good place for them to be, because they can actually talk to people about these.
And it's not just at the high school, it's at the middle school level. We try to build programs at the middle school that feed into the high school, that allow students to really deepen those skills and not just have cursory surface skills. These are skills that they'll actually be able to take out from the high school when they graduate and go into the workforce, if they choose.
So what type of programs are available at the middle schools?
Well, at the middle school level, there are culinary programs, there are pre-engineering programs, we have pre-medical academy programs. So these are all, again, these kind of give them a little taste of the career. Then when they go to the high school, there's opportunity to earn certifications and to earn college credits, so that they have a head start on their career.
I mean, you guys are doing a great job, and this is what this is showcasing, is the great job y'all are doing. So tell me about the expo. It's 3 days, but there's pretty much one day that you really want everybody to come on, correct?
Yeah, there are 3 days. We bring out every middle schooler in the county to come out and tour, to take a look at the academies, and then on Saturday from 8 to 2, we want parents to come out and take a look at the academies to see what their middle schoolers have seen and to find out what opportunities they have to apply for these academies. And not just academies, but our magnet programs and our choice schools.
Excellent. What's the difference?
Well, let me talk to you a little bit about our magnet and choice schools.
Okay.
So they run the gamut from kindergarten all the way through high school. We have elementary programs around STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. Some of those engineering programs do amazing things around teaching students to code or engineering skills. For example, we have Winston Academy of Engineering, or Cumbie, one of our newest schools, that focuses on coding and technology. And so you would think, well, what can elementary schools or elementary students do around that particular topic? But it's amazing. They have fabrication labs. They're using laser cutters with, of course, lots of security so we don't lose any fingers and toes.
Very important.
But
and
they're
that's at the
using,
elementary level.
at the elementary level,
Wow.
they're doing 3D printing. And if I can give you 2 quick examples that I think
Absolutely.
really capture this. Out at Dundee Elementary Academy, the students did the math and the science to build a prosthetic arm for a little girl that was born without an arm. As
My
you can
goodness.
imagine, children grow quickly, and so you're constantly trying to have new prosthetics that are the right size and configuration. So they did all of the math, built the prosthetic arm, sent it to a company that, not-for-profit, that helps match the students to the projects. And the little girl used that particular prosthetic arm for as long as the fit was there. So that was about 6 months for her. Then the other example I'll give you right here in Lakeland at Winston Academy, the 2nd and 3rd graders designed cookie cutters as an introductory 3D project, 3D printing project. We were a little hesitant about 2nd and 3rd graders making cookie dough for people. It's not that we don't trust them, but
But we don't trust them.
so the cookie cutters were in the shape of dog bones and cat treats and things like that. They actually baked the dog biscuits and cat treats, took them over to the SPCA as a donation, but they had done all of the cookie cutters on a 3D printer. So those are 2 just really simple examples of how involved elementary school kids can be. And it's not just the act of turning on the 3D printer, it's all of the math and science that goes into the design work and making sure. For example, I was there the day that they were making the cookie cutters, and one group's cookie cutter was too thin. So when they tried to use it on the dough, it was cracking, and they had to re-engineer their cookie cutter and you do it again. So we have those kinds of things happening at the elementary level. Middle schools also, a number of our schools have fabrication labs, arts programs, leadership programs, all sorts of things. And then we have high school programs such as Summerlin. We have the 2 high school international baccalaureate programs. We have Harrison School of the Arts. So there's just a whole range of options out there. And what we really want to do is we want parents and families to make a choice that really works for them. Not every school is going to be a good match for every student, and we understand that. We just want to make sure that parents have all the information so the choice they make is the very best one for their child.
And that's really important, because when you're trying to navigate the waters and do the best thing for your child, it can get confusing, it can be overwhelming. So there will actually be people at the expo to answer questions that you may have about the different programs.
We
I
will
assume.
actually help you apply for those programs. If you
Excellent.
come out on Saturday, November 3rd, we will help you we will help your child enroll in an academy or in a school of choice. We're going to walk you through the process. There's never a better time than to come out on November 3rd.
Excellent. So if they have questions about getting their child to school,
Absolutely.
school,
We can
what-
answer transportation questions. We can talk about what magnet school zone you live in and what schools within that magnet zone you'd be eligible to apply for. And they'll be able to actually go to the booth where that magnet or choice or career academy exists, visit with the teachers who are actually running those academies, working at that school, Most of our principals will be out there Saturday. So it's really a wonderful opportunity to make that first contact.
Excellent. So you mentioned 400 booths, and you said something about businesses. There's going to be business booths as well?
There will be some business booths represented because Polk County, the WE3 in Polk County stands for the community, business, and our students. And so a business is represented there because our academies normally have a business partner, at least one.
Geico.
Probably more than one.
Right.
Yeah, we have Geico for the Geico Academy. We have a Rooms to Go Academy for logistics.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We have partnerships with some of the local law firms for our legal academies, partnerships with Lakeland Police for our law enforcement academy. So really our academies are built on the foundation of our relationship with the communities.
So when is the expo and where?
Okay, the expo is November 1st through 3rd at the RP Funding Center. Now the first and second are days that we're going to be bringing out students from all across the county to come out and see the programs themselves. And then on the 3rd, we're inviting parents, community members, just interested individuals to the RP Funding Center from 10 to 2 to come out and take a look and see what we have to offer. You know, it's like you said earlier, back in the days when we were in school, you got on the bus.
Yes.
Where the bus dropped you off is where you went to school.
Where you went to school.
Period. That's right. Those days are over.
That's excellent.
And there's so much going on right now in Polk County, so many great things that we need to expose the community to, bring them in, let them see what's going on so that they can take part in school choice and help their child find the right school that's for them.
All right, Rachel, how are you guys promoting this event, and how do you guys promote Polk County schools in general?
Well, of course, we're on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We also have a newly redesigned website, polkschoolsfl.com, where we'll be posting all our coverage of WE3. We spend all 3 days on site during WE3. We do stories about the various programs that are showcased there. We interview students about what they're learning about the school system, as well as parents during the event. So we post all that to our social media and our website. So be sure to check that out. If you can't go, it's a great place to get a recap of what you missed at the event. And we also will be highlighting the application period for our magnet choice and academy schools pretty prominently during that application period on our website. So if you aren't able to attend WE3 to apply, you can go to our website and find that information there.
Right, and you guys do have a very specific application period. So when is that open?
So the application period opens at 8 a.m. on November 1st and closes at 5 p.m. on January 11th. So it's a pretty broad time span, but we encourage parents to really do the applications early. What happens is we get into holiday seasons and it gets busy and students start going back to school. You've got Thanksgiving break in there. So there's no difference between applying. There's no advantage to applying at 8 a.m. on November 1st, but we do encourage parents to apply as quickly as possible.
Put it on your calendar.
Exactly.
Sounds like a great event, and I did want to take the opportunity to congratulate you guys on becoming a B school and B school district. That's a big accomplishment.
First time in 8 years.
First time in
Yeah,
8 years,
very
and
excited.
I know that I'm happy with all the schools that my kids attend, and you guys are doing a great job of getting these kids ready for school and ready for their life.
Well,
Well,
that is
thank you.
fantastic. Thank you very much. And that is the best endorsement that we can have from our actual parents whose children attend our schools. We're very pleased to hear that.
Excellent. Well, thank you guys for coming out today.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Polk County School Board invites you to check out WE3 Expo. The Expo is a collaborative effort that highlights Polk County Public Schools' wide variety of school options. An amazing number of program opportunities for Polk County students will be present at the Expo. These innovative programs include all educational levels from pre-K to adult education. Innovative programs will be showcased by teachers and students at hundreds of booths with an opportunity for businesses, local service providers, and other education-centric vendors to also exhibit. The public is invited out on November 3rd from 10 to 2 On Saturday at the RP Funding Center in Lakeland, the WE3 Showcase of Schools is a groundbreaking showcase of elementary, middle, high, and adult schools. For more information on the program, you can give them a call at 863-519-8437 or look them up on the web at www.we3expo.com.